Hello and welcome to this presentation, Autonomy within a Goal-Setting Environment. What is autonomy and why is it necessary? Well, some people think that autonomy is working on your own, but in fact it's working independently in cooperation with others. And knowing what one needs to learn and why is very, very important. Autonomy is described as the ability of an individual to feel, think, and make decisions for himself. This concept encompasses a series of characteristics and elements referring to personal self-management. So, this means we take control of our learning process. After all, it is ours. We are the governors of it. One thing that is very, very important as well, that you have to have autonomy mastery. And to have this, choosing instructional materials that will help students learn easily, considering their own learning styles, is just as important as setting objectives and prioritizing them. Which is important, what is exactly that we are trying to achieve. But most importantly, what does make you happy? That is what drives autonomy. Determining when and how long to work on each objective and assessing process and achievements are skills that are developed when autonomy is exercised. So do what makes you happy. One of the reasons why responsibility and autonomy are linked together is to have better class hours, to create joyful class hours where kids can enjoy and be creative, and to have more successful and happy students. Also, to have more students who have self-confidence and respect. So they should be able to feel that they can in every circumstance. Aspects of autonomy: self-regulation, goal setting, self-efficacy. Self-regulation is when you can learn and be guided by thinking about one's own thinking and have a strategic plan such as monitoring and evaluating one's own learning process. And also implementation of influence over one's own encouragement, cognitive processes, emotions, and patterns of conduct, according to Bandura. Goal setting is the process of deciding what you want to accomplish and setting up a plan to reach the result you desire. This process helps to get you motivated and focused on what is important for you. So setting goals gives your life direction and boosts your motivation and self-confidence. Self-efficacy, on the other hand, is the result of self-regulation and goal setting. Self-efficacy is how well someone can implement what they have learned. Some of the characteristics of an autonomous learner is that they can feel confident in doing any task. According to Kekisi, a student that shows autonomy has these characteristics: methodical and disciplined, they're logical and analytical, they're reflective and self-aware, they're curious, open and highly motivated. They're flexible, interdependent and interpersonally competent. And they're also critical thinkers. They're venturesome and creative, and they're information seekers. And they're knowledgeable and skillful about the learning process. So, how can we foster this autonomy in students? Well, firstly, we have to teach them learning strategies, cooperative learning activities, a self-report perhaps, and also diaries and evaluation sheets. So, what have we talked about in this presentation? We have talked about what autonomy is and why it is necessary, what skills are developed, and that autonomy is not working alone but sharing and cooperating with others. also the characteristics of an autonomous learner, and how autonomy can be fostered. So let's break free from what ties us down. It's important to just break free and try new things and be autonomous. So thank you for this presentation and for listening. Thank you.